breakfast and coffee at the balcony.
Coming into the port of Marmaris, Turkey. Today was going to be a riverboat cruise on the Dalyan River. We gathered at the entry point with its stunning views.
Yes, hooray. Excited for the river cruise.
I had a snack.
We started our journey upriver a few miles from the coastline. As we set out on this gorgeous day, we were mesmerized by the beauty of the Turkish landscapes. We felt as if this was a cruise going into the Amazon rainforest jungle. But on the contrary, we were in Asia. On the way down, we passed by many different docks and other boats along the river.
Don't know if you can see it, but up there we got ancient cliff carve-outs, different figures and buildings and stuff, all along the cliffs, up there and over there. This is cool.
In the 4th century BC, the Lycian civilization carved out multiple large tombs in the cliffside. Some of the characteristics resemble that of Greek style, including pillars and intricate reliefs.
All the deserts.
After viewing the beautiful historical works of art, we progressed to our landing site for Kaunos.
There you go, Megan.
Thank you.
Here, our guides were extremely helpful and got everyone off the boat safe and quickly. Up the hill, we came to an area with the perfect views of the lands all around. This was the ancient, ruined, and abandoned city of Kaunos.
You can see the sea from here.
Oh, wow.
It was inhabited as early as the 9th or 10th century BC, and it was founded by King Kaunos, grandson of Apollo, whom we mentioned in our video about Delos. In the 6th century BC, Kaunos came under Persian rule. Following the Persian Wars, Kaunos joined the Athenian Delian League, and again in the 4th century, it fell under Persian rule, where it underwent significant urban development. Kaunos had two ports, a southern and northern. The southern port was vital to the building of the city, but tried out near the end of the Hellenistic period. The domed church of Kaunos dates back to the 5th or 6th century AD, placing it in the Byzantine time period. It is very probable that the church was an episcopal seat, meaning it was the home of a bishop. During the Byzantine era, Kaunos experienced economic and social changes, influenced by trade routes and imperial policies. This would have made it a very important religious center in the region. Close by, there is a mosaic from the domed church, giving visitors a better understanding of the church's former grandeur. All around Kaunos, structures remain of a powerful, glorious, forgotten, and ruined civilization.
Megan likes the sheep. She says, I've got to get pictures of the wildlife.
Soon we moved towards the theater, which was built by the Greeks. Approaching the entrance, we were humbled by the massive structure looming in front of us. Each step was a closer to a magnificent work of art. Like many Greek theaters, it was built into a hillside, utilizing the natural slope to create seating. This design was not only practical, but also provided excellent acoustics. Everything was designed with a functional purpose. Walking up the carved-out steps, I was yet again marveled by the craftsmanship of such a grand structure built thousands of years ago. Under Roman rule, the theater underwent expansion. These modifications included additions to the seating area and the construction of vaulted entrances, which are characteristic of Roman
You
architecture.
can see the stairs carved into the actual rock that they had thousands of years ago. It starts here and then goes down, and that's one level, and then it goes to the next rock, the next level, and then they're halfway carved out here, and so on.
It is known that the Romans enlarged the theater by adding more rows of seats and also constructed underground galleries that provided access to those seating areas. With every step down, my head was spiraling with the thought of how many thousands of people once came up and down them to watch an event at the theater. As you can see in this video clip, the seats are laid right on top of the bedrock. After exploring the theater, we headed out, admiring the well-crafted archway leading us out to our next area. It is not certain what the new marble is exactly. Our guide said that it was discovered close by the theater, perfectly cut from the ancient period, and now was being used to restore the theater slowly. The next section of the city brought us down towards the southern port.
Oh, but we need at least a day to see everything down here.
As we ventured further, we discovered the city's growing intricacy and scale. As stated earlier, the southern port eventually dried up, putting the coastline 8 kilometers away. Earthquakes were also a common problem for the city, making building and rebuilding costly. On top of these two problems, malaria was sweeping through the city, leading it further into decline. Eventually, Kaunos was abandoned. By the 15th century AD, it was merely a decaying city of ruin. We soon had to leave the enchanting ruins.
These pipes here. Wonder if they're for air or if they were sewer pipes that went out of this big building right here. So Megan, out of all the old cities we've been to here in Turkey, do you think this was the better of all of them?
I think Turkey so far has been probably the coolest place we've been.
Coolest place we've been, eh?
Just like including the river cruise, and this place is so cool, and Ephesus tomorrow. It's really great.
Been to a lot of good places.
Malta and Mykonos are awesome, like places to visit, you know, to go shopping and stuff, but like if you really want to see some gorgeous views, go to Turkey.
We then piled into our boats once again and headed down the river to our next destination.
Surviving with nothing but pomegranates.
Winding down the river, we took in the gorgeous country. boat ride offers snacks and drinks while you cruise, making the ride more enjoyable.
Itzuzu Beach.
Itzuzu.
Made it to our beach.
At the pier, we piled off and started over to the remote beach. Itzuzu's stunning natural beauty and its role as a turtle nesting site have made it a popular tourist destination. You can enjoy swimming, sunbathing, and observing nature when visiting this beautiful site. After a long day of walking around, I decided to jump in and enjoy the crystal clear waters of paradise.
This is beautiful.
It wasn't long before we had to head back to the boat to start our journey back upriver. Knowing there's such a beautiful beach has us planning to come back to this area in the future. Hands down, out of all the excursions, this particular one was ranked our best.
Look at that view, it's like the Grand Canyon.
We soon made it to dinner and enjoyed a wonderful Turkish dish.